Now let's talk about pages for a few minutes. We're all interested in paid ads. Okay, so what you can do here is you can go over to facebook.com/ads manager, and then you can manage your Facebook ads from here. So here's my account. This explains how much money I spent over the last couple of days, which isn't much. And we're going to come up here and we're going to create an ad. You can set up your campaign over here. We're going to boost a post, continue. And then it says, okay, your ad set, so your audience, you're going to pick who your audience is. We're just setting all your information here. So location, language, who you're reaching out to, the ages, detailed targeting. Where do you want that ad placed? So do you want it on their mobile devices? Do you want it on their computers? Or where do you want it? Do you want it on Instagram? Or do you want it just on Facebook? Set up your budget and your schedule, which is your daily budget. And once you type in that daily budget too, it tells you over here potentially how many people you're going to reach for that daily budget. Post engagement, and then the actual page. So here's your page, your list of pages. So if I wanted to go and do one from my Lego Fans Unite page, you go in there, and I could share this post, or I could share one of these posts here out of there, and then just place order. What is our objective? Our objective is to promote our page, increase brand awareness, raise attendance, get video views, send people to your website. So basically, whatever you want to do here. We'll just click boost a post for now. We'll just call it test for church. Can't type. Continue. Okay, so then you need to target ads to people who know your business or whatever you want to do. And so you can actually obviously break this right down to a specific location. So for me personally, I'm going to say Ames, Iowa. Within 25 miles of Ames, or I can break it down to current city only, or I can slide here and say I want, 100 miles, 50 miles, 10 miles, whatever. So we'll just say current city only. That way it's just Ames. And then this is where it's really, really important, because when you're creating ads, you want to know exactly who you're reaching. You don't want to go shotgun approach and just reach the whole community. You want to break it down and say, okay, I want to reach, let's say, for example, if you're running a VBS program or a back to school deal right now, as it's getting into school season again, you probably want to just target parents if you're going to have a back to school service coming up. So you can do that by say, I don't need ages 18. I want ages, let's see, parents with young kids who are in school age, are probably 26 to age 45, I don't know, whatever. And you can do either men or women. Obviously, if you wanted to be English or whatever, detailed targeting. So this is where the demographics are really, really important. And the reason why is because the people whose interests line up with these demographics that you set are the ones who are going to get your ad placed in their news feed. And the reason why this is so important is because if you really narrow it down and go to a niche market, you'll be able to see much better how well it's converting. To is the ad really doing what you want it to do for that particular age? Is it effective? And basically what it is this: an ad that's effective for a demographic of parents that are ages 25 to 45 is probably not going to be effective for parents that are aged, 45 to 65, grandparents. Um, so narrowing down the demographics is really important. I would recommend running three, even if you run the exact same ad. And like, for example, so if you're just doing, we're running a special service, everybody in the community is welcome. So you might have a specific graphic that you're using for that, or a specific video that you're using for that. So I would just go back and I would make 4 separate ads and run um, 4 separate or 3 separate demographics. So you got age like 20 to age 30. Run that as one ad. 30, not 20. Run that as one ad, and then set everything up in here, whoever you're trying to reach out to, and then go back and change it to age 31 to 40, and then see how people respond to that ad, because you may find that you may get much better response with one demographic over the rest. Show your ads to the right people at the right places. Personally, let's see here. All mobile devices, only when connected to Wi-Fi. No, I usually do all mobile devices. Let's see if it will show here. You can do Facebook and Instagram, which I think is really cool. So you can do it on both. You can do it on mobile only or desktop only. And that's totally up to you. You may find that an older generation is using their desktop to look at, using their computer to look at Facebook. The younger generation is on their mobile phones. So this would be important too, because if you're running an ad, this is where you're going to save money, and your money is going to be better spent. Because if you're running an ad for people who are on their desktops only, and it's including mobile, and it's reaching out to those people, they're never going to see it, and it's a wasted money. So all mobile devices, and then you can put in your daily budget here. Now this is really important, that if you're putting in a daily budget, that you put a start and end date. Because if you don't put in a start and an end date, it's just going to run perpetually, and your credit card is going to run up a real big bill. You don't want to do that. So which would be starting right here. Set a start and end date. You can set it, start it, end it. Typically it's set up for a 1 full month run. Post engagement. And so bid amount, you can do it where let Facebook set the bid that helps you get the most post engagements at the best price. You can do that. If you're running more targeted ads for a really specific niche audience, like Facebook marketing for a business, and you're wanting just moms who are working out or just dads who are going out fishing, you could run really specific ads and say, I want to charge or pay $2 per post engagement, which I don't think that's really necessary, because we're kind of reaching out to anybody and everybody. So automatic is probably just fine. Ad scheduling, which is back up there, what we just talked about. Delivery type, standard. And then you can change it here, ad set name. So again, if you're running the same ad in three different demographics, you would put that here. And then you would click continue. I should go back here real quick. Audience definition over here. So once you get everything set up, it'll tell you, potentially how many people you're able to reach. So if we were putting in here, everyone in this specific location, which we want Ames, Iowa. We want current city only. and then daily estimated reach. There you go. And that many amount of people on Instagram. There you go. Placements, budget, and schedule. Go over here and click add. So here's where it's really important, because now you can click which post or which page you want to use. So if I went over to Apostolic Torch Conference, we can use that page. Select a post that you threw up there. I'm going to say a video. Click that. And then this would run as an ad. If you wanted to change it, you can go back over here and you could do something like this. And that's going to run as it is. And then you would just place your order. So anyway, yeah, hopefully that helps. And that's it. Feel free to ask any questions. Love to connect with you guys.